Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm very excited for today's video, and frankly I'm quite nervous. You'll have to bear with me. Before I begin, I have had quite a month. It is November 1st today, and I will be posting my intro for November 1st today. Just to get it up a little bit early. I'll talk about that in just a second. But I have been very sick, and so is my kid was sick. So I'm putting this up very last minute, and I'm a little bit anxious, so you'll have to forgive me about that. I've been getting over a lot of things, and I'm just a little bit tired, so I hope I don't forget anything. If I do, I will try to include that in the next update. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get started. This is the intro for the Day of the Dead Project Pan. I am so excited to bring this to you. Both myself and my friend Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty, we are the creator and co-creator of this project. So just to give you a little bit of information before I talk about the physical project itself, Kim and I were talking about projects, and she said, you know what would be such a great project idea for you is a Day of the Dead project pan. And my mind immediately started thinking of ideas, and I thought, if I'm going to do this, we're doing this together, because first of all, I love Kim. She's such a sweetheart. She loves project panning. She's so artistic. And I knew that she would bring elements to this that I knew I would be lacking. So I'm so thankful that she agreed to do this with me. We worked really hard together on some of these prompts, and yeah, I'm so happy. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you are not part of the Fantastic Ladies, because this is a Fantastic Ladies collab, please go on over to Facebook and join the Fantastic Ladies group. And once you sign on there, you'll be able to see all of the prompts. Also, I will eventually have them all linked down below. But you guys have to know, my son and I are just getting over the flu, and I have to be with him because he's not feeling well still. He's getting much better, but I have to be available because, you know, things happen when you have the flu, and I want to make sure that I'm there to tend to him. So yeah, well, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, the hashtag for this project is hashtag Day of the Dead PP. So if you are going to add the hashtag and you're just doing this without being a Fantastic Lady, and you do see the prompts below and you want to join, I believe that would be fine. I think that's okay with Fantastic Ladies. I'm not really sure how that works. If I'm incorrect, someone please let me know down below. But I would really love it if you guys would check out the Fantastic Ladies group and also join through there, because they have a plethora of amazing projects and really great people on there who also love makeup and project planning. So I mean, there's like win, right? So I will be looking off to the side because I have a few bullet points that I want to make sure that I hit. But the first thing I want to say is make this project your own as much as possible, as much as it's going to fit you. So I'll go over with our sort of guidelines, and then I'll talk a little bit more about that. So right now we have double prompts. That's not really something I think I've seen in a project before, and I think it adds a little bit of a harder element. However, you are creating your own goals, so it doesn't have to be difficult. You can create 1 use, 2 use, 5 use, 50 use, however many you want. You can complete stuff. That is great. Whatever is going to suit your needs best, that's what I suggest you do. So this runs from November 2nd, which is tomorrow, and it ends on November 1st. So there is reasons why we are doing it on these dates. So the Day of the Dead, it starts on November 1st and it ends on November 2nd. I will go into a lot more detail of this on every single update. The reason Kim and I sort of started doing a project like this is because just to get a little deep, I don't deal very well with death or losing loved ones or passing, and like most people don't. But I really don't know how to move on. So it's a struggle in my mind. I don't deal well at all with it. I don't know how to process it. It's just difficult for me. So when I heard of the Day of the Dead celebration of life, for me, it just struck a chord. It was like, this is what I need in order to sort of live happily and know that these, like, all the memories are there. I can do this in a way that it's not just about the passing. I'm trying really hard not to get emotional because that's just what happens with me when I talk about death. So, so for me, it's mostly about the celebration of life, way to like celebrate the things that the person who's passed, what they've enjoyed in their life, their favorite drink, their favorite food, their favorite music, their favorite pastimes, everything, and bring that to life. And for me, that was just so moving. I thoroughly enjoyed that and I want to know more. So this gives me a reason to dive into that and also enjoy it all year round. So as the months go on, I will hopefully be able to do a lot more research, a lot more just knowledge for myself, gain a lot more knowledge for myself. Kim really loves the history of stuff and the teaching aspect of stuff. And I also enjoy history as well. Maybe not so much as most people, but I do really enjoy history. So for me, it's nice to understand where this came from, why it occurred, where did it start from, also the reasons for this, and how everybody celebrates in their own kind of way, even though it's like a vast idea of something. It's sort of like a, I don't know how to word this, but basically it's just a celebration and everybody's different. So you're going to celebrate it and bring their different things into the celebration and into their altar. So before I talk more about that, I will save that information for the next update. We'll have a little bit of information, a little bit of education, a little bit of learning, all that fun stuff each update, hopefully. But this one, I want to make sure that I give you all of the information on the project itself. So for those select 3 double prompts, there are 20 prompts total. So 20 double prompts. So you select 3 of those and you can select them however you like. You can go through and find out which ones best suit you. You can random number generate. You can generate them randomly on an app. You can just do this and like point somewhere, whatever you want to do. Just select 3 of those double prompts, which will give you 6 prompts total. And to complete and to move on to another double prompt, you have to complete those 2 prompts. So the most thing I want for you is to have fun. So if you have, say, 5 uses on one item and 20 uses on another item in one prompt, and that 20 use goal is just not good enough for you, it's just, you're not getting there, it's not fun for you, change it. Roll it out and grab a new one. That is totally fine. Or switch out the item to something you think that might better suit that for you. I just want this project to be a lot of fun for you because that's what project panning is for me. It is so much fun. There's so many wonderful people to find on this like community or in this community. And it's really fun to see what other people are using. So that's what I want to do here. I don't want this to be like work for you. I don't want it to be stressful. It's just supposed to be fun and getting to know your own collection and such. So the next thing I wanted to mention to you guys is if you want to try it out, I would love to see you guys do a sugar skull in one of your updates. I would absolutely love that. If you are doing this and you haven't signed on to Fantastic Ladies Group Master List, let me know in the comments down below and I'll head over to your channel and check out your video. I would love to see it for sure. Also, if you want to contribute a prompt to this project, say you're like, oh my gosh, Jen or Kim, whatever, I totally have this great idea, let us know and we'll hold on to those for next year if we do this a second year, and we'll bring those in at that point. But if you have a story or any information that you want to share on the Day of the Dead celebration, anything like that that you think would be beneficial or something you want to share or you want us to share for you, just let us know that we have your permission. Send us a DM, either Kim or myself on Instagram. I'll make sure I have our Instagram handles linked down below. Of course, Kim's is the same, Teacher Loves Beauty, super easy to find. Mine is Zyzo Beauty, not so easy to find. I don't know why I chose that name. It means nothing, but it's just Zyzo Beauty. But yeah, I'll have it linked down below so it's easy for you guys to find if you're not following me already. I think that is the last thing I wanted to mention, so we can go ahead and talk about the prompts that I've selected. So okay, we're gonna go right into it. So I've selected 1A and 1B for my first double prompt. So 1A is purple, and purple is purple packaging or color in the name. And so color of the packaging or color, like the color is in the name of the product. So for purple, I've decided to go with this Tarte Creaseless Concealer. And mine is in the shade 20N. Now, I don't think this is a mini. I wrote down mini. I think this is like a sample mini kind of thing. Like in between a packet and like a mini. Does that make sense? But there's a lot, like this would probably last me a whole year. I do not go through a lot of concealer. I have so much concealer. I do not need to buy concealer for a very long time. But I want to use this one 15 times because I do have 2 other concealers in other projects. So this is going to be my 3rd one, but I just want to touch it 15 times and see if I like it. It may be something I declutter because it is very, very old and it's a very thick, and I do not like a thick concealer. So there's that. I will give you guys a tiny swatch because why not? It's so thick, you guys. Oh my goodness. It looks like that. I think it's going to be really nice under the eye. I think it's a good color and good shade for me, but we'll see how that goes. So 15 times for that one. And then B is pain, suffering, grief, or mourning. And it's an item that gives you grief. So for me, I've decided to go with my ABH Glow Kit Highlighter Quad. You guys remember these oldies? I am bringing in the old stuff. I'm debating whether or not to hang on to things, and I want to use this 5 times. I will show you what it looks like on the inside. I've had these for so many years and I barely ever use them, but I feel like this one would most match me right now. I am very tired and just very drained, so I apologize. I'm probably very like pale. And also I tried to put bronzer on, but it didn't work that well. So I'll just swatch a couple of these. Actually, I'll swatch all 4 of them. Why not? So those are all the shades right there. And I think all of these would match me very well right now. This one is like a duochrome, like pinky peachy one, but I feel like that would still be okay because it doesn't sit deep on the skin when you like turn a certain way. It doesn't look like a dark strip on the face for my skin shade currently. I should have been prepared with a tissue. However, I think it's going to work. I think all 4 of these are going to work. So I can use any which one of these 5 times. And if I like it, then I know I can keep it in my collection. But this is a lot of highlighter. Why did I ever buy any other one? I should have just bought one of these and I would have been set for life, honestly. Okay, the next item I have, or the next prompts that I've selected, and I handpicked these, is 2A, and I selected pink, which is of course pink packaging, pink in color, or pink is in the name. And for that one, I've selected this Mugler Eau de Parfum Angel Nova. It's like a perfume. It's a little sample, and I was gonna declutter this, and then I can't remember who I spoke to, and they were like, "It smells so good, I love it." So I was like, okay, this could be a completed item for me by the end of the year. And I mean, look at the packaging. It's just gleaming in the lights. But anyway, this has only 5 mils. I'm going to open it. This is so dumb. I know. I shouldn't open this right now. I don't think it's a spray bottle. No, it's not. Okay. That's not too bad. I can handle that. Let me see. It dissipated. I don't know where the scent went, but you know what? That's okay. I might even just leave this at work and use it there because I often use my little samples at work. So I'll probably do that. But I want to complete it anyhow. So hopefully I can get that out real fast. I actually go through perfume quite quickly, even though most people around me don't like perfume, but I really like perfume. So that's, yeah, I'll probably use it no problem. And the next one is for Celebration, which is 2B. And for Celebration, it's Celebrate because it works amazing for you. So for myself, I selected, now these are, I'm hoping, Gimme products. They're quite done, but this is the the Mary Kay Lip Mask and the lip balm. Now this one doesn't have that much product in it. It is very, very low. And I use this when I'm taking off like a liquid lipstick, which I have been wearing quite a bit this year. So I have used this a little bit without using it in a project. who am I? I know. Usually I only use things that are in projects. But I also have this one as well. This is the balm. It has an air pocket in it, or an air bubble. So I think I'm about down here as well. This is such good stuff. Both of these actually are incredible. Like, I love these. And I wish I had a Mary Kay consultant, because I would probably buy more maybe. But now I use other masks. So that's why I still have these like this. And I might have a backup. I might have a backup. I have to go check that. So I would like to have these out because they are getting quite old. So those are completion for me. Then I chose 7A and 7B. So 7A is Alters, which is a product with packaging worthy of display. You guys know I had to go with my Melt, Muerte, and Vita palettes. How could I not? I mean, look, it matches. How could I not pull these in? So my goal is to use these each 5 times. I will open them and show you. You guys have no idea. This was okay, years ago, I had not done YouTube for about 3 years. I started back 2 years ago. So of course, like, it would be 5 years ago. I went on a 3-year hiatus. I had my son. I enjoyed my family life. It was all about my kid. Yes, I'm Canadian, so I said about as a joke. But I wanted to enjoy, you know, the new motherhood. I never knew I was going to be able to have kids, and I had him, and I was just like, that was so important. So I shut everything off in my life by him, and I'm so glad I did that. But when I came back, I missed out on a lot of dope products, a lot of amazing items, and these were one of them. So I cry. Well, I didn't actually cry, but like inside, you know, that makeup cry where you're like having FOMO. I literally had the FOMO cry inside. I really wanted these so badly. They're absolutely stunning. Look at how gorgeous this is. I'm actually shocked at how long this packaging is. But yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. So I want to use this 5 times. I'm like so delicate with it because I didn't even know I was going to be able to get these. They came in stock again way after the fact. And you best know I ordered immediately. Actually, this one came back in stock and I almost forgot. And my friends were like, did you order your palette? And I literally almost cried again inside, having FOMO, and I went on, and thankfully they still had stock. So this is the Muerte palette. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Yay. You guys, I don't even wear blue eyeshadow, and this palette is like everything. I'm in love with it. So I'm going to definitely use these 5 times each. That will be a lofty goal because I wasn't going to pull eyeshadows into projects for the rest of the year. But I thought to myself, I don't want to just stop. Whoa, that was crazy. I don't want to just stop pulling in eyeshadows. I want to still use palettes, and then next year I'll just continue that on. So I'm just going to use the stuff that I have because I have lots in projects. Yeah, and see how that goes, because right now I'm having a lot of fun with the stuff that I've pulled. So the last item that I'm pulling in is for 7B, which is Parties. And it is a product you'd wear to a party. And for that, I selected my MAC single eyeshadow in the shade Calling Your Bluff. This is a gift for my friend Valerie. Love you to pieces, Valerie. This is so beautiful. Thank you for not making me miss out on this because I almost cried again. There's so many beautiful items. So this is one of those duochromes. MAC has done duochromes for a long time. I actually have quite a few duochromes from MAC, and I feel like people are sleeping on MAC. Like, I guess because they've been around so long and their product line usually stays the same. It's because they are staples. They're so good. And then they come out with stuff like this at the holiday that are limited edition. I'm like, put this in your regular line. People love this stuff. But anyhow, I'm going to use that 5 times because honestly, I could have put this in for more, but I have so many eyeshadows and projects, you guys. So that is everything that I am choosing. I definitely want to do a little blurb, a little bit of information, all that stuff that I said in the beginning in the next update. Like I said, I have just been going through it health-wise in the last little while, and my family as well. So it's just not worked out for me to sit down and write something up, and I really want to do it justice. So again, if you have anything to share, if you want to chat with me in my DMs, let me know on Instagram. Information that you have that may help me. If you celebrate, you know, Day of the Dead, I want to know. I love that so much. It just soothed my soul, you know, just to know that you celebrate the life of that person rather than just mourning that passing. And I do need to do that as well for closure, but this is what I need to do. So it's a little bit more to me than just a project. It's something that is just like beautiful, you know? And I love a sugar skull. You guys know I've done sugar skulls before, and I'm going to start doing some more for updates. I wanted to do a really solid one for my intro, and I apologize I couldn't push that through this time, but you guys are super understanding, I know, and I appreciate you all so much. But if you guys haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram. It's right there. My Instagram has been there the whole time. I totally forgot. Yeah, and if you want to, and you have a time and you haven't left an actual comment, go ahead and leave. What do I want to leave in the flowers? Let's leave some flowers or a skull. One of the two, flowers and a skull. Cute, right? So leave that in the comments if you haven't done a comment already, or if you have and you want to leave another one, I would appreciate that. But I hope you guys join. I want to know if you've done this project or like started your intro. I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm just so excited. So thank you for everyone who's joined. I'm just so appreciative of every single one of you. And even for those who are watching and don't want to join, completely understandable. There are so many wonderful projects out there, so many to choose from. It is so hard to decide what to do. And I take absolutely no offense if you can't, but if you can, I really, really greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.